Welcome to the Ben and Lauren Show.
It's on, it's recording. We have another week down.
Yep. No audio for this one. We're just going to say hello.
Our technical skills are not necessarily up to good theme music. Maybe in the future. We'll have a fanfare.
So, here we are. What interesting things did we do this week, Lauren?
Well, let's see. We have to go back a whole week and think about what happened. It got cool.
Yes, it did.
It went from 90 degrees to 70 degrees in one day. And that's typical for us this time of the year. That was memorable over the past few days because now our kids are walking around with their normal hot weather clothes, holding their arms and going, it's cold. And we say, do you know where your sweater is? Yeah. Why don't you go put it on? Oh, okay.
Well, I know it's a big event. We got the trailer hitch installed.
That's right. You installed it all by yourself, too.
I did. We have a little bit of a story having to do with that.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going through our checklist of things we need to do.
Before Sukkot.
Before Sukkot. Mostly having to do with having enough room to bring everything we need to bring. So,
yeah, we have 6 people in a 2004 Highlander.
Okay, so I put on my checklist, we need to have a trailer hitch. We need to come up with a trailer. But we came up with the idea of, instead of a trailer, doing one of those platforms. If you've ever seen that, it goes out, and then there's like a platform. You can put totes and different things on the back of the vehicle. Seemed like a pretty good idea. But we don't have a trailer hitch. So we brought our car into some basic repairs, got some new tires, got it all working again. And I said, just in passing, do you have any recommendations, or do you do trailer hitches? And he says, no, but I've got a guy that I could recommend. So I put in my head, okay, got to call this guy to get a trailer hitch installed.
Right away.
Right away. Got to check it off the list. So I call him up, check it off the list. And this guy was so excited that I called, he basically started getting the whole process going right away. And he asked me, what is the make and model of your car? I said, a Toyota Highlander 2000. Honey, what model car? She says, 4. And then she says, well, technically it's 3 because it's always a year later. So I said 2003. Now, I didn't realize what Lauren was saying. No, we have a 2004. So I gave him the wrong model.
I wasn't sure if you were asking me what year was our car made or what was the manufacturing year. I guess I must have been having a brain on standby moment myself.
I had a brain on standby moment too because I totally forgot what year my car was.
I don't know why I gave such a flaky answer.
Anyway, so I gave him that information, and he immediately started getting the quote together, and he says, okay, the part will be in tomorrow. I never really authorized. I just wanted a price quote. So he...
I don't think he told you the part would be in. He said he didn't have time that day, and he would call you when he had time. He didn't tell you that he was ordering a part.
I just remember that he called me the next day saying your trailer hitch came in. And that's when things got awkward, because I got off the phone with him.
The day before.
And he quoted me a price. Yeah, the day before. He quoted me a price for the part and the installation, and it seemed a little high to me. So I did what most people do. I hopped on Amazon.
What we usually do before we start scheduling things.
Hopped on Amazon, found the trailer hitch for my car, the 2004 Highlander, and
it was about half the price.
It was a very good price.
With a lot of reviews saying this is really easy to install.
Yeah, the reviews say it's a breeze to install, takes 20 minutes if you're good, 40 minutes if you're slow, and the price was right. The reviews were right. I made sure the model lined up with my car. So I ordered it on Amazon, figuring that I can call up the installer and say, sorry, no, we're not going to do it.
And we, at this point, thought it was just a matter of time. So if he called up and said, oh, I have time today, we would say, oh, never mind. We took care of that.
Yeah. So the next day, he calls up and says, okay, your part's here. I'm like, uh-oh. Part's here. And I said, just out of curiosity, what part number is it? And he gave me the part number, and I looked it up, and it didn't fit my 2004 Highlander. And I indicated that doesn't fit my car. He goes, well, yeah, that'll fit your 2003 Highlander. I'm like, oh, no.
The long and short of it was he wanted to charge us, what was it, a $17 restocking fee for the part that we didn't know that he specially ordered for the wrong model vehicle. We didn't know that we were giving him the information for to specially order the part.
So I felt terrible. I called him up to get a price quote, but next thing you know, he's ordering the part, and I gave him the wrong date, so he's ordering the wrong part for us. So I apologized to him, and I said, I'm very sorry, but we're not going to need the trailer
he tried
hitch.
to get you to give him a credit card number.
But he said, I've got a restocking fee. I've got to return this thing. And I'm just put in this awkward position where I need a credit card. I'm like, I called you for a quote. I'm not going to have you install anything. I'm sorry you're stuck with this part, but
yeah,
what are we going to do? So
he was not very happy.
I felt pretty bad for him. What I did is I got really quiet. I didn't say no, I wouldn't pay it, but I didn't exactly whip out my credit card. And
you actually did, but he couldn't see that because he was on the phone. You felt really guilty. You actually had the credit card in your hand.
Yeah, I might have.
You just didn't say anything.
I might have. I just was very reluctant. What I said was I was not expecting that. I was not expecting a charge for nothing.
Yeah, for nothing.
And so I was really about to give him the credit card number.
But he kind of said, well, that's how it's going to be then.
And he was mad. Yeah, he was not happy, and he hung up. And I felt pretty rotten. So we tried to make things right. I got the checkbook out. Actually, it was Lauren's idea. I have to give her credit. We got the credit.
I said, okay, we have a business. What would happen if we made a mistake like this? How would we want someone to treat us?
Right. And that's why I felt bad. I know it's $17, but
he's out $17 and has no business from us besides.
Right.
So there was a lot of mistakes on both sides here. So we sent him a check in the mail, and then it came back a few days later.
Oh yeah, we had the wrong address.
Well, he had two addresses, and we sent it to the one we thought would get to him, and now we have to try the other one.
So I think the lesson there is it's easy. A couple lessons there. It's easy to jump the gun. I called him up for a quote. Next thing you know, he's assuming the sale, and he's ordering the parts, and everything's moving forward, and everything's going. When I was really just calling to find out how much it costs.
Right.
And what I should have done is been armed with the information ahead of time that you can buy the part, install it very easily, and it would be a lot less.
Always do your research before you start installing things, unless you have a lot of money to spend and it's just not that big of a deal to you.
Well, yeah, it's a big deal to us.
Yeah, some people it wouldn't have been. Just go get it installed.
So we ordered the part on Amazon, so... Amazon.
And it came in less than 24 hours. He ordered it late in the afternoon on a Thursday, and it showed up on Friday afternoon at lunchtime.
You can't. I mean, that's why Amazon's putting everyone out of business.
How do you beat that business model? I mean, you went online, you read all the reviews. You
got a good price for it.
It was free shipping.
Free shipping.
It was Amazon Prime.
So when it arrived on Friday, I wasn't about to try to do this project on Friday because that's when we clean up the house and get ready.
We've learned never, ever start a project on Friday afternoon. You will regret it every time.
So on Sunday, I began the job of putting on the trailer hitch, and
you got it all done.
For some people, that's a really no-brainer, simple job. But for the mechanically not inclined, that was quite a challenge for me.
I don't think it's that you're so mechanically not inclined. It's that you just don't have any experience.
Well, I have a little bit of experience now. I installed a trailer hitch.
And you did it with the impact driver, so you weren't hand tightening so that it's tight.
Yeah, and the only thing that was tricky was getting the original pieces that were in the bolt holes.
It was a really simple install.
Yeah.
But I was still very proud of you for doing it.
Thank you. That's my victory story.
So we have a new, like a floating trailer on the back of our little tiny vehicle. So
now we have it.
It's all installed. It's ready to go. And we've been driving around with it all week, so we even know that it won't fall off the car when we're driving.
It's been very useful. We can put the...
we can take our strollers places. We went to the farmer's market this week. We actually brought our big triple stroller that can fit 3 kids in it.
No, and it made it a lot easier. We can roll around with the stroller.
Get more groceries.
Yeah. So that was one story from this week. Anything else?
Oh, there's lots of stories, but I bet after that story, we're probably running low on time.
Yeah, something like that. So we have something very special tonight.
We did find something to try. We were at Aldi this week, and in their cooler, they had this stuff called Hot Scream. And it's spicy ice cream. It's an ingredient on Chopped, I think. But they had strawberry and they had chocolate. And we said, well, we tried spicy barbecue sauce. Maybe we can try spicy ice cream.
Oh, look at that. All crystally.
So apparently it's vanilla with some type of, and we have not tried it. That was the grand opening.
This is going to be our debut. One for Lauren.
So we have no idea what a spicy ice cream would taste like. So we're going to try it out.
So I was expecting it all chocolate. It's actually like
chocolate ribbon, it said.
Yeah, it's like a vanilla with a chocolate ribbon. But spicy ice cream. I have no idea what this is going to be like. I guess
the description sounded good.
So we like our sweet and spicy, apparently.
Oh, well, I think it was just that. It was really intriguing.
Are you going to go first?
Okay.
I'm letting her.
Well, it's certainly nothing like the barbecue sauce.
So it's not very spicy?
No, not at all. There's a little aftertaste that's spicy.
It's not spicy at all.
Just wait. You're going to have lactose fill now.
That's definitely creamier than it is spicy.
I would not say there's a whole lot of spice in there.
I know the picture shows a chili pepper in the front.
Yeah, it. Let's see what
there's a little bit of a bite.
Just a little teeny tiny one. It says, at first you taste the pureness of the vanilla, followed quickly by the chocolate.
Sorry.
And then the warming rush that comes from spicy food. So this is supposed to be hot ice cream?
I don't know. Do you feel any spice at all?
No. Nothing.
People watch so you can eat food in front of you. Well,
it's really good vanilla and chocolate ice cream.
It's not spicy at all. I don't know what they're talking about. I mean, are we just...
Maybe we haven't gotten to the spicy.
Is the spices at the bottom, maybe?
They buried a chili pepper in the middle if you accidentally eat it.
I mean, are you tasting any spice at all?
No. There is nothing in there.
Oh, come on. They must have messed this one up.
Well, it's really good ice cream.
It says it stirs and delights the senses.
Well, if your senses are delighted and stirred by eating chocolate and vanilla ice cream, yeah. Which, I have to admit, I really like ice cream. Maybe it's in that chocolate part there.
It's not spicy at all. Like, not even a little bit. I think we should put some Motor City barbecue sauce on there.
Oh, yuck. Okay, well, our review is, if you see this in the cooler, it's really good vanilla ice cream.
And it's not spicy.
It is not spicy, so I wouldn't worry about it.
I mean, like, not even spicy at all.
Mm-mm. But it is really good.
Well, good.
It's good.
I wish we could share it.
It's good.
A little bit of spice. Back of my throat.
You got some?
Tiny, tiny bit.
Maybe there's like bits of chili pepper in here, so if you get one every once in a while.
But it doesn't taste like real spicy. It tastes like atomic fireball type spicy. You know, like candy spicy? Like the cinnamon? No?
I don't taste anything. Nothing.
Well, okay.
Wow.
So our review is this is not spicy at all.
It's really yummy ice cream, though. So, find it in the cooler, and you want a really good vanilla ice cream, it's worth it. Maybe the strawberry one was spicy.
Maybe. So that completes the Ben and Lauren show. It's a short one. It's late. We're ready to go to bed.
Oh, yeah, we're practicing. The other thing we're doing for camping is we turned off, our kids often sleep with a fan. And Jonathan sleeps, my brother's name, Daniel. Daniel sleeps with thunderstorm noises that are recorded. And he's been sleeping with those since he was born because Elena was sleeping with them that night. And we were in such a rush when he was born that we never turned them off. So he was born with the thunderstorm playing. Anyway, so we realized that when we're sleeping out in a tent, our kids are not going to have any of these white noises. And if we want to get any sleep, we have to wean them off the white noises now.
Yeah.
So,
Is it still playing Bible right now? Did you turn it off?
I did not turn it off.
Oh, okay.
I turned the volume down.
Oh, okay.
We turned Bible on for Daniel.
Yeah.
He's listening. Last I heard, it was Abraham.
Oh, good. All right, Genesis.
Okay, so
All right, well, that completes the Ben and Lauren show. Have a wonderful evening. We'll see you again soon.
good night.
Good night.